Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hey, let me first off apologize for the wind. Being out here, you're gonna have days when you don't have big trees, you're gonna have wind, and that's just part of what I have to deal with when I do these videos. So, apologize in advance. Hey, I know I've already done a video on this tree, so I'm not gonna do another one on it. And so then you're asking, well, why are you showing us again? Because I just enjoy seeing ripe fruit on these trees that have worked so hard. When they go from little green figs to ripe figs, that's just fun for me. And that was our Trace's Place video. I can put a link to that above if you want to click on that one if you haven't seen it already. But that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of the video is just, this is what I do. I come out here and I walk through the orchard, and Holly and I, we just enjoy coming out here, looking at the different trees that we have and envisioning what it'll look like 5 years from now even. And I'll do another video where I show you all these different trees and kind of introduce you to the different varieties that we have. But for now, I'm just going to take you over and show you the benefits of having an orchard. And we just enjoy all different kinds of fruits, hence everything that you see there. And you know what? It's going to be crazy one day. It's going to be way more than we could ever eat. But that's the beautiful thing about this, because other people like fruit, and we love having people come out and eat fruit with us. So we're not stingy. But I was going to show you the beautiful reason for having multiple varieties and different trees and vines is because there's always something ripe when it gets to be about this time of the year. And this here, yeah, it looks a little crazy, and I'll probably have to think something else out before I let this take over this area. It's way too small for these 3 different varieties of grapes, and I know that. So, but this is what I wanted to show you. This is the first year that this has ever fruited. So this vine, this is only I believe it's its second year or so. 2 years. And this is called a Joy or a Faith, I cannot remember, grapevine. And so the grapes themselves are not very big. Isn't that cool though? Look at that. Yeah, I get excited over fruit, and it's hard for me to hide it, so I'm not gonna hide it. This is, yeah, let me get a zoomed in shot for us. Not a big grape at all. And if you can polish it off, let me polish it for us here, shine it up like you'd see it in the store. Yeah, just so cool to me. You know, I was telling my boys, we had an apple that we pulled off one of our trees, off one of our gala trees over there, and polished it up. You know what? It had some bumps, it had some knots, but you know what? It's not like with the store. When you go to the store, you buy things based on looks, not so much taste, right? But I'm just telling you, there is something cool about growing your own food and being able to eat your own fruit. And we don't spray any of our trees, any of our vines. We just kind of let things happen as it does. And you know what? Things do happen. I mean, you can see. I don't even know what all that is, but I know it's not from spraying. I know it's no chemical that did the damage. And you know what? You see insects. And that's just part of having your home orchard. But the benefits of not spraying is you get fruits that have no chemicals, no sprayed chemicals or anything like that. And here is another one. This one's not got very many on there, and that's completely fine. I haven't had birds really mess with these yet, and it's probably because they don't even know that they're here yet. They're pretty well hidden, they're covered. But one day, the word's gonna be out and the birds are gonna be out, so. But yeah, this here is our first real fruits from this vine, and they're so good. It's so sweet. The skin has a little bit of a tartness to it, but man, it's seedless. Just so good. I was going to also show you, we have a Reliance grapevine here and a Somerset grapevine, and then we have a small Neptune. So these are green, and then these will be like a purple and red color. I'm not sure which is which, but yeah, one of them will have a purple color and the other one will be more of a red color. But this vine is 3 years old, and just show you, you know, it's just not a big vine, but there is fruit all over the place. And yeah, they're not huge grapes, but what do you expect from a 3-year-old vine, you know? And then, like, look at this. See all that fruit? You know what? I won't be able to eat all of them because not all of them will ripen. Some bugs may get them, or maybe the wind will blow them off and then they'll hit the ground. But just look at this. It's not a very big vine at all, but it's got a lot of fruit. You know, it reminds me, oh, here's this one too. This is the Somerset, but just look at that. You know, I'm almost forget I'm videoing sometimes because I get carried away with this stuff. Obviously, this is what I'm passionate about. See, there again, you're gonna get some damage. Completely fine with that though. It reminds me about the vines. You know, in John chapter 15, Jesus teaches about the vine and the branches, and he says that he is the vine and we are the branches. And then he says, you can do nothing apart from me. And so when you picture this, and he also says you'll know a tree, scripture tells us that you'll know a tree by its fruit, and you'll know a person based on the things that they do, their attitude, the things they say, because what comes out of the heart, the mouth speaks. And look at this, the vine representing Jesus, but the branches represent us. And then the fruit is what we get to produce when we're connected to the vine. Notice it's not the vine that produces the fruit, but it's what goes through the branches. So Jesus living in us, and when Jesus lives in us, we get to see this beautiful fruit that's produced in our lives. I don't know if you make the connection. I certainly do. I enjoy this. It's just so fun, and I thought I'd take you along for a video and just show you some grapes one more time. It's just so fun for me. But anyway, there's our Joy. I believe it's Joy or Faith grapevine. But we got it from Stark Brothers if you want to go on there and see what they have. So, all right, guys and gals, we'll check you in on another video in the future. Thanks for tuning in today.